Static. Green color. Purple color. Pulse. Wait.
Karnataka and he is taking care all India region. So today he come for the only for the LCS training program. So you guys are the first batch. So welcome and congrats to yourself also. So today, what is our roadmap? So first, I will introduce the Havoc Nation Thermal Tech. Then today we have a special keyboard. So this keyboard launched yesterday or day before. Day before yesterday in US on CES. Right?
Yeah, we launched this keyboard in CES.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very special keyboard. Like we call it Thermaltake Premium X1 keyboard.
Yeah.
What it does is it's totally sync everything with all RGB syncs products like the fan that you see.
Yeah,
And
basically
yeah,
this will sync with your CPU cooler, that fans, and this thing PSU also. Right now PSU is not synced, but you can see all the fans. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fans are connected,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the keyboard. So I will just change this thing.
Yep.
So you guys can study. Apply.
Yeah.
So now look,
Yeah.
the red color.
So actually, you do have two options. Whether you want to sing it with your RGB products, or you just have to use it only for your keyboard. So it's both the same. So we have an option called TDG RGB Sync. So you have a lot of things to play around with it, with a lot of lighting efforts.
Yeah.
And moreover, there's something more about this thing is it can be connected to your mobile. You can download an apps called X1 RGB keyboard. Yeah, you download an apps. You can control the lighting effects. You can do macro. You can even act as a virtual gaming controller. So sometimes when you're playing like NBA, you're playing FIFA, something like that. You can use maybe you need a controller which is not very suitable for a keyboard. So you can sync from there and you can play it virtually from there. So this is something that we introduced. Okay, that you don't see this in any of the other brands. So we are the first to launch this kind of
So
keyboard.
there is no need to buy a special controller.
Yeah.
So if you have iPhone or the current app is only working with the iPhone, so basically they will launch.
So Android is coming up in February. Yeah.
So yeah. So right now it's not connecting, but
You need the internet.
Once the event over, I will show you
Yeah.
how it's working, the controller thing and all the voice control, the setting, how you use this software using the phone.
Yeah.
So today our motto is how we are going to use the liquid cooling, or how you guys can build a liquid cooling PC here. So this is the first time we are doing the workshop,
Yeah.
and you guys can have proper hand-on experience. So we have two setups ready there. My Samir, so
Yeah.
Samir is getting ready all the setups.
Yeah.
So you guys can build the liquid cooling, all the components there. So he will install only motherboard, processor. And later you guys can install the radiator thing. And so first I will show you how to do that. Then you guys can do it. Okay. So the first I will show that there are three types of cooler. So first is air cooler, second is AIO cooler, and third is the liquid cooler. So there are difference. There are types who those guys are using that type of cooler. So basically normal guys like the new one, upcoming gamers or upcoming the normal people are using the air fan. Because or stock cooler, you can also call it stock cooler.
Yeah.
So their needs are limited. So they just want to watch movies, or they just want to browse web page or something.
So you normally have an A coolers, right? So people who are going for gaming, so people would love to use an AIO cooler such like the one that you have seen here, the Flow Ring, the 240 mm.
So it's also depend on how much time you are going to use your PC. So if you are doing it for longer time, so there are two coolers, AIO cooler and liquid cooler. So and if you are doing overclocking, so you can use on air cooler also, AIO cooler also, and liquid cooler also. But there are limitations. So you can't go high frequency using the air cooler. So the PC will crash. So it's same like this thing. So using the liquid cooling, it's same just like how car is cooling using the coolant. So it's same the technology we are using on this thing. So Thermaltake is the first brand in India who launched the liquid cooling in India. So basically, we guys are waiting for the long time.
Yeah.
So normally Thermaltake launched a long back a year, but they are not. The visibility is low, or mostly the marketing. I can see, but now these guys are starting.
Actually, liquid cooling is a very new thing for India, right? So people are not aware how to do the liquid cooling stuffs, how to connect different tubes, different fittings, and how it works, how to cool the PC, how is this difference between in performance, right? So here we have promote here today in this section to show you guys what is the actual DIY custom liquid cooling. What is it different with the closed loop? And what is the difference between an A cooler? Right. And apart from that, talking about the DIY liquid cooling, we have two types. One is the hard tube, and the other one is the soft tube. So we show the soft tube for you. Yeah.
So this is the soft tube. Soft tubes comes with the 19 mm, and the hard tubes come with the two types, 12 mm and 16 mm.
Yeah.
So basically, when you are choosing the liquid cooling components, so you make sure which component will fits to your hard tube or soft tube. Basically, there are so many things, a lot things. If you check the Thermaltake sites, there are
a lot of things.
so many. When in 2016 I checked the liquid cooling, I was confused which fittings. So this is my first PC.
This is the
liquid.
first PC
first PC. I did it for Thermaltake.
Yeah.
So this is the first time, and before that I used for the graphics card also and motherboard also. So basically, it's how you guys are doing it. So it's do it yourself, customize your PC. So it looks very special.
Yeah. So it's more like an art for you.
Yeah, it's
So the way you loop it, it will looks the way you want. So it's not like the normal closed loop coolers, like it's just having the that what you call the tube. You cannot extend it, but with either with a soft tube or even with hard tube, you can customize all as the loop as you want. Whether you do it in spiral or you do it in straightforward or 90 angles. So do it as you want.
So you can bend it using the heat gun or something, or you can use the bending. So if you don't want to use the hard bend, you can use the fitting. So there are so many types of fittings. So we just need to choose the right one. So this is the thing. So basically, Thermaltake, because this is the new thing in India. So people are confused which fitting should I buy, which reservoir should I buy, or which pipe should I buy. So they launched the all-in-one, the RL360 and RL240 kit, liquid cooling kit. I will show you. Just give it.
We call it a starter kit.
Started. So this is the kit they launched. So you don't have to buy anything. It includes fitting, it includes fan, it includes radiator, it includes reservoir, it includes the CPU bracket also, and it includes the pipes also. And these are the RGB fans. So you don't need to buy anything extra. So I will show you the component one by one. So these are the pipes.
So Pramod is going to show you what are the basic.
I will first introduce all the components.
Okay.
And later then we will
Okay.
do the setup and everything.
Okay.
So this kit comes with the soft tube also and hard tube also. But make sure the soft tube and hard tube fittings are different.
Sure.
This is the hard tube,
The PET tube.
PETG tube. So there are two types of tube. One is acrylic tube and second is the PET tube.
PET tube. This one is it's easy to
bend.
Easy to bend. It's more durable.
And more durability is longer than acrylic tube. So that's it. This comes with the pump and the reservoir.
Yeah.
So normally, if you want to mod like I did for Ferrari, but because of the custom thing, I couldn't install the liquid cooling component.
Yeah.
So basically, I did for Cooler Master, but the Thermal Tech sponsored me all the components. So, but unfortunately, I couldn't install it. So for that build, I separately ordered the pump. So there is a small pump only.
Yeah. You can open it. Yeah. You can.
Yeah. So there are two. Reservoir is just like this. You can feel the coolant only, and the pump is like this. So it will run. It will run to your CPU. It will run to your this thing. Sorry, radiator, and again it will. So it's just like the cold like. What do we call?
Coolant.
Storage,
Yeah.
but it's the cold coolant
Yeah.
will store here. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is the pump and the reservoir. So where we fill the coolants, ultimately it uses this tube, connect with tubes, and to the CPU block,
Yeah.
CPU, where it takes the heat out, and ultimately the heat that it takes out, it goes to the radiator and gets cooled down
Yeah.
by the fans.
Again, it comes in this step. Again, it comes to this. The heat, the hot coolant goes to the radiator. Again, it will cool, and it's like this. It's a loop. Basically, it's loop. You can go wrong side also, but as per your
Yeah.
this thing.
So
how you guys
we have a coolant.
coolant?
Yeah, and it comes in different colors.
Yeah, there are so many colors.
Yeah, and we also have an either in opaque or you were having in transparent.
Transparent.
Yeah, or even in UV colors. Yeah, we
UV
do have.
colors
Yeah,
also. So you guys know UV color, right? So
Yeah.
the green colors it glow in the night.
Yeah. So the next thing is the CPU block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a CPU block. So it supports AM4 also. Today we are special thanks to AMD. So they provided this processor.
Yeah.
So Ryzen processor. So we are going to use as it supports AM4 CPU bracket. So we are going to use this thing.
So finally, this fittings is there.
Fittings are there. So they are basically 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 fittings comes with this kit. So 6 fittings we need two fittings here, top, bottom, then 2 fittings on the radiator and 2 fittings on the CPU. So total 6 fittings you can use. If you want to go hard way, then you have to buy separately fittings, separate fittings like 90 degree. Then you have 135. 135 degree also it will bend like
Yeah, we have
V-shape.
you have different kind of angles.
Yeah.
Okay, and we do have like female to female or male to female.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are all the basics fittings that we have for you to like to ease your way you mod your custom look.
Custom looks.
Yeah. So, and we also have a drain pipe.
Yeah,
So I
drain
think
pipe,
from you can explain on the drain pipe.
So basically, when you are going hard way, so
We call it drain valve. So
yeah, drain wall. So you need the drain wall. So when you want to change the coolant or you want to make
Drain it
some
out,
changes or you want to change the motherboard CPU bracket, so sometimes it's hard to drain the coolant from the reservoir. So there are the walls. So you can just install near to your reservoir.
Yeah.
So when you don't want to remove all the coolant, just it's just same like the car.
Yeah.
So it's the water cock.
Yeah.
So you just open it, all the coolant will out.
Yeah.
Just close it, refill it, and use it.
So lastly, of course, we have a very thick radiator. So it comes in 360. Yeah.
So basically, you guys know there are 4 types of radiator: 120, 240, 360, and
480.
480.
Yeah.
So it's just the size.
Yeah.
So it also how you are going to use your PC. If you are going to use a longer time or you are going to overclock it, So we recommend use the bigger radiator.
Yeah.
So it just like you got more cooling and the power of cooling efficiency also
Yeah.
the longer.
So the normal rule is like when you have only having a CPU to cool down. So basically, we would recommend 240 ml. So when you need to loop it to your GPU, you need to have 360 ml. So the more like the better the performance you want to go, you can add more radiators as well. So it depends on how you want to make your PC. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the cooler. It's a thick. Guys, you can see.
Yeah. So this is a thick radiator. You have like 4 holes on the top. So actually, this one hole it takes the inlet of the coolant.
Yeah.
It then flows all the way down and goes up back and take up all. So in meanwhile, you have the fans to cool it down, right? So once the liquid is cool, the coolant is cool, it goes out and back to the pumps and then go again and to take out the heat from the CPU. So it keeps on looping.
Yeah, right.
So
So you can, whenever you want to remove, like right now, you in starter kit, you don't have the wall things. So whenever you want to remove all the coolant, there is the drains. So you
Yeah,
get,
So it's easy for you to drain out.
there are some stoppers also comes with this starter kit.
Yeah,
So you can just remove the stopper.
Yeah.
So all the coolant will come down. So now the Thermaltake launched the copper radiator.
yeah, so this is aluminum. We
This
have
is
also,
the aluminium, and they recently launched the copper one.
yeah. So how do we choose a chassis? So how do you choose a chassis?
Yeah. So basically, chassis. What you guys look when you guys are choosing a chassis? Again, normal answers.
You go for a look, or you go for customization, or you look for spacious, or light, or open frame. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Thermaltake has all the options. So like open chassis like Core P5, Core P3, Core P1.
Yeah.
And now they recently launched Core P7, Core P90.
P90.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
View
and
91
the
also.
View series.
Yeah, View
So
series.
this is the View 71.
Yeah.
So when you want to install all the liquid cooling stuff, the cabinet must support.
Yeah, then you ask the questions, right? How do you know that which one supports? Like if you log into your Thermaltake website, okay, you'll find a logo that is TT LCS certified.
LCS certified.
Yeah. So that logo represent that chassis it's compatible for liquid cooling. Yeah. So most of our chassis are pretty compatible.
I think 80% chassis are compatible.
Yeah.
Only the basic chassis, like the Versa series, is not compatible.
Yeah. So we have a couple of options, right? Yeah. So whether you want to go for more entry level, or you want to go for more gaming enthusiast or extreme, so we do have all the options actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like for example, right now the View 71 it comes in tempered glass. We have 2 options in RGB and a non-RGB.
Yeah.
So if a lot of spacious over there, like where you can do all of the
space,
all the custom loops.
Even we install the radiator this side, so you can
on the front portion.
Yeah. So you can install the radiator on top,
in
the front and the side also.
Yeah. And as well, like you can see that you can mount your GPU in a horizontal position.
Horizontal.
Yeah. So we do provide a brackets for you. Yeah. Except you need to get a riser cable.
So
which
you
is
have
also
to purchase separately.
So which is also available in Thermaltake.
Yeah. So Thermaltake launched 2 types of riser cable. One is the normal thing, and second is the premium thing.
Yeah.
So premium Thermaltake is the twistable. So you guys can twist or.
So it's pretty much durable.
Yeah, and durability and the what do you say, the compatibility of the.
Yeah.
So it's longer. You can because when the normal reservoir you twist. So it can, the display, I think you interrupt your display or there is some issues with the display.
Yeah.
So, but on the premium thing, there is no such a thing.
Yeah.
So
you can ask them in between if you want to know anything.
yeah. You guys can question us.
Yeah. So actually,
Because I have to check the this thing
yeah.
also.
Actually, you
So-
don't have to be worried on that.
Yeah.
So we will be having a hands-on later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will have-
that time you can question me and Samir. Or
Yeah.
Kenneth is also there.
Yeah. So actually, we prepared two Core P3.
yeah, Core
Uh,
P3.
It's open chassis.
Yeah, open chassis.
Yeah, so it's much easier for you to install a liquid cooling,
Mhm.
right? And it's easier to have a hands-on on that.
Yeah, right.
So,
First, because we are only doing hard tube bending,
okay,
so I will show you the soft tube also.
okay,
for these
okay,
guys.
okay, okay. So yeah,
So soft tube are more easy as compared to hard tube. So where you just have to like push your pipe
yeah,
on the harder way.
yeah. You didn't have your breakfast, right?
It's same like जैसे बचपन में तुम लोगों ने खेला ही रहेगा घर के जो पाइप्स रहे थे तो like जो आधा इंच का पाइप रहता था so we guys are
Yeah.
inserting so it's same like that thing.
Yeah.
So see so you can lock.
Lock it. And every other things remains the same, right?
Yeah, remains
so
the same.
yeah, so we can connect to your to the pump, to the block, and
Right.
then to the radiators.
Yeah, radiator. All things are
Yeah.
same. Fittings are the installation is same.
Yeah.
Only the fittings and the pipes are different.
Yeah.
So normally people use soft tube when they want more travel or they want the PC.
Actually, to avoid the complications of bending the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this tube, like, you can cut it whenever, depending on your length.
Yeah.
And you can twist it the way you want it. But this one, you need a heat gun, right,
Mhm,
to bend it. So later we show you how to heat it up. Yeah, and how to make a very beautiful 90-degree bend.
So I will show you.
Yeah.
So we have 1 minute. That thing.
The bending kit.
Bending kit.
Yeah.
Heat gun.
This
Just give me both.
is coolant. So we
Yeah.
have fans.
So I forgot to show you. So that the kit comes with the proper RGB 3 fans.
So here we are, the bending kit. This is two more tools that we need to prepare, right? So one is the bending kit. This is a tool that we need for like cutting the tubes, or for bending it, or for sharpening it, the edges. So and they comes with a silicone tube where you need to put it inside when you're doing the bend in order to withstand the shape as it is. Yeah. So and the next thing is the heat gun.
Heat gun. Yeah.
Heat gun. Yeah. So this is a heat gun.
Basically, you guys need a heat gun.
So what is the temperature you used?
Normal 60, 70.
60 degree.
Yeah.
So it starts to get softened at around 50 to 60 degree. So
Don't heat too much.
Yeah, if it-
Otherwise,
yeah.
the pipe will get damaged.
yeah, it will get damaged. Yeah. So this is this. You have a cutter. You have a cutter to cut the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
this kit comes with the 180 degree, 135 degree,
Yeah.
90 degree. Then you can 360 degree. I think you guys seen the couple of modders did this thing, these types of
Yeah.
yeah. So you can do it using the 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. And whenever you cut this thing, the acrylic tube or PETG tube,
Yeah.
then we need to sharp the inner portion and the outer portion.
Yeah.
So we have sharpener here also. And the most important thing is we need the silicone tube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without silicone tube, you can't, or you can, but pretty tough. So we will use the silicone tube. So why we need silicone tube? So it will go inside, and then you can bend it.
Yep.
Anywhere. So you don't need the angles also. Sometimes there are
Freestyle.
yeah. So like 1, 2. So for this thing you can't use the angles.
Yeah.
So what you have to do it using your hand. So For that time, you need a silicon tube. So first, I will show you this thing, the bending.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Actually, you can put a liquid soap,
liquid soap.
on it. So in
Yeah.
order like to
So
make it more smooth.
yeah, more
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah.
So why we need to put the liquid soap here? Because sometimes when we
Heat it.
bend it,
Yeah.
then the silicone must be stuck inside, and there is
It's difficult to pull.
Yeah, difficult to pull.
Yeah.
So before that, when we are going doing, so we will use the proper liquid
Yeah.
soap and everything.
Yeah.
So basically, when you're doing, first mark
Yeah.
when where you want to bend it. So then just rotate. So make sure the heat goes to all the portion of the pipe.
Yeah. So very quickly you feel
guys-
that it
you
gets
guys can
softer,
see.
right? Yeah.
So it's bending. So we'll do 180-degree bend.
And you hold it for some time,
Yeah.
or you can just immerse it into water to pull it down. Once it cool down, it stays in that shape.
In that.
Yeah. So if you want to do a free mod, you don't need this things 180 degree. You can do it on your,
do it using your hand.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you made the angle, but the fittings and the bend are not that
it
accurate.
doesn't come exactly to 180 degree or 45 degree or 90 degree.
Yeah.
So you have to do a little bit of like,
Sometimes
yeah.
you have to use the heat gun directly here and just
Yeah.
bend it. So you guys can see the bend. And once
So it's
done, so it's like it's hard to pull.
Yeah.
So that's why we use the soap water. So it's like
yeah,
this.
okay.
And so if you guys don't use the silicone tube, then I will show you
Oh, what will happen, right?
what will happen. You need patience. If you don't have silicone tube, you need patience. But as Indian, no, we don't have it. So when you try, you guys see it's twisted.
Twisted. So what happened is that the liquid cannot pass through.
Yeah.
So I think I should cut it off, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
That is the purpose.
yeah.
So we have a tube cutter. So when first take the measurement when you want, like from the CPU to reservoir,
Yeah.
reservoir or CPU to radiator. So first take measurement, mark it, and
Cut it. Yeah.
then use the cutter.
Just rotate.
Just rotate.
It's done.
Like
So it's back to shape.
yeah.
It's a candy.
Yeah. So, 1 minute. So I introduced the different types of cooler.
Okay.
So then the different types of the liquid cooling components.
Yeah.
Soft tube, hard tube,
Yeah.
fittings, how to bend.
Yeah.
What else we read?
Yeah. Of course. Questions.
Questions? You have any questions? We still have a lot of time.
One guys you can ask. We adding something. I had a doubt regarding the coolant. Suppose if I'm using a color like yellow and I have to change an entire color from
Yeah.
item.
Yeah.
So how does it work? Do I have to remove all the components again?
No, you don't have to remove
No,
it.
no.
That's why we shown you like in a radiator.
So basically on the radiator, on the below part,
Yeah.
just remove all the coolant. Yeah, first drain the entire coolant and then use distilled water.
Yeah.
Use the distilled water. So if you want to buy distilled water, go to the battery shop. Normal battery shop, you will get it. Or you can use the water also. But we
we don't
recommend
recommend.
don't use water. use the distilled water
Yeah.
because using the water, the green portion will-
Actually, what happens is like since this is there's a different minerals, so we don't know exactly what kind of minerals you might come across. So you might short circuits your components. So unnecessary.
yeah, don't use water.
Yeah. So like your question is right. So this is the hole that where you can drain out all the liquids from down below. Yeah.
My actual point was, is there any liquid to clean those pipes from inside?
Yeah, there is the coolant.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
there, take that water. See, this is the distilled water. So you guys, it's like just wash your entire cooling kit. Just use it, run your computer, and again remove it and change the color.
You can change the colors.
Yeah.
Like how you change your car,
Yeah.
what we call mobile engine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the same way, like you do it in your PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you want to change your total oil of your car engine,
Yeah.
so
Engine
the
oil.
same, yeah, engine oil. So they same thing. Use some liquid, then you drain or entire the engine, and again put
Yeah.
the new oil.
Yeah.
So we are doing also same thing.
Yeah. So any other questions?
Don't understand the cooling mechanism. How it cool.
Okay. I explain once again. Okay. In a PC, okay, which components generate most heat? GPU is one, and another one? CPU.
CPU
Right.
is the most one.
Yeah.
Then the GPU.
Yeah. So think on that. We need to take that heat out from the CPU and the GPU. So how do we take out? We have three options, as Pramod said. Either through fans, air fans, air cooler. Next is the closed loop liquid cooling, and the third one is the customer. Yeah. So what happened? The first mechanism is that you need to have a block, CPU block, to take out the heat. So how do you take out the heat? You need to connect with the tubes.
So basically,
yeah.
The hot liquid will go to the radiator and the
Yeah. So I explained to you, there's a rough here. So when this is hot, right? So you take out the heat, okay, and all the way there to the radiators. So the radiators have fans, right? So it keeps on blowing and cools down the liquid as it circulates up. So from here, it goes and circulates
like
back.
here,
And then when it cools down, this is a cooler liquid, right? And then it goes back to the pump. This pump has a motor. It pumps up all the liquid back up to
the
GPU. So this is getting the loop.
Yeah.
So this is how the mechanism works. So it's the same for even a closed loop also. That one in a closed loop, we have this pump on the head.
On the head.
Yeah.
On the CPU head.
Yeah. So that's the two different things. So did I answer your question? Yeah. Okay.
So you guys can connect to motherboard also, and you guys can connect to the GPU also.
Yeah.
So there is a GPU bracket also. And some manufacturers are now directly selling the GPU, including the bracket.
We do have a GPU block as well. Okay, we have the 1080 Ti for MSI and for ASUS as well. Yeah. So we do have
the Founder Edition.
Yeah, we have the Founder Edition as well. So you can log on to Thermaltake website. So you can search on that. Yeah, if you have, if you want to know more about that, you can ask Pramod. Yeah,
You can
and
reach
Puneet,
us.
or you can reach us anyway. Okay, we have
You
an
can reach Thermaltake India.
yeah.
also.
So we have an ID called inforindia@thermaltake.com. So you can put all kind of inquiries. Okay, or we have a Facebook. Yeah. So you can drop any kind of comments, and you need to know about us. Yeah. So any other questions? Or
Anything, guys?
yeah.
How do we choose the radiator depending on the system or
Depending on your uses.
Yeah, first it depends on your uses, but like I have explained, the common rule of thumb is like if you have one CPU, okay, you're not connecting with a GPU, you take a 240 mm, means two fans. Yeah, but if you're adding one GPU, then you recommend to take 360. Yeah, but if you are going for like motherboard or even overclocking, or you're doing like what you call you are trying to overclock, or you're trying to have
Adding the
rendering
multiple loops
graphic.
or,
Yeah. So
Basically, if
yeah,
you
we
want
are-
to use your PC a longer time,
yeah,
like now miners
yeah,
are continuously running their PCs.
yeah,
So most of the miners are using the liquid cooling.
liquid cooling. Yeah.
So it's same thing. How much you guys are running, or what is your work
Yeah.
on the basis, or which component you want to cool, like the GPU, CPU, motherboard, this thing.
Yeah.
So it's same like that.
So any questions?
Where can we get the CPU that overcooling
CPU bracket.
bracket?
So CPU bracket comes in the CPU block itself. Okay. And we support Intel and we support AMD as well. Yeah.
All the generations,
Yeah.
the current one,
Yeah. So it comes here. So you don't have to buy a bracket separately.
separate.
Yeah.
And for the Threadripper, the AMD provides the bracket.
Yeah. But that is for closed loop only.
Yeah.
But for
For
the
these things-
DIY, it comes in
Different.
Yeah. It has. We do have AM4 support. Okay. We have Intel support. Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions?
Which is more efficient, nitrogen cooling or water cooling?
Actually, those are two different things. Yeah. So nitrogen cooling, it's you need to be more careful on nitrogen things. So we're not going through nitrogen. Okay. For liquid cooling, it's
Nitrogen is basically
yeah.
just for the overclock.
yeah, for overclockers. But for gamers and all, okay.
When they want to do a more gigahertz,
Yeah.
so it generates more heat.
Yeah.
So for that thing only, you need the nitrogen.
Yeah.
Only for CPU.
Only for the CPU.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like mostly for the competition.
Yeah.
For your daily usage, you cannot.
You cannot.
Can really, like,
Yeah.
And the bracket is also different.
Yeah. Any questions?
Sir, if you are running a high-end game right now, how hot can the cooling get?
Sorry.
How hot can the cooling get?
See, actually, if you are not putting enough fans in the radiators, of course, it can.
It will not.
Yeah, it will get heated up. Means around. If you we do have a sensor. Okay, we do comes with a sensor. Okay, you can buy separately. Yeah. So normally, in normal load, okay, when you have proper setup, okay, it's around 40 to 50. It will maintain the level of 40 50. But of course, if the fan doesn't work, normally your coolants get hotter and hotter. Yeah. So when it gets hotter, then of course definitely your performance gets down.
So if it takes to 15, it doesn't damage the.
No, when it comes to 55 and above to 60, reaching close to 60, then it's a melting point. Not melting point, it gets to soften.
Yeah.
Yeah. So or definitely it's
But
it's not all about a tube
the
also.
coolant, I think it hardly goes
Yeah.
to the 40 degrees Celsius.
Because
Not
actually,
about that.
actually the CPU is much hotter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it goes out to the coolants, it won't be that degree, about 70 or 80 or what. Yeah, it will comes around 40 something.
40.
Yeah.
Below 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard
yeah.
use the same.
Yeah. Hard use the same. So you don't have to worry on that thing, as long as your fans works.
Yes,
Yeah.
fans are working.
Yeah, but for if you're going for a Ring Plus fan, it comes with a software. Okay, so anything with the fan wrong with the fan, it gives you an alert. So you don't have to worry on that. It's software. It's also it can be connected to your mobile as well. So you get alert.
Yeah, you will get an update also.
So anything's if not, we can move up directly
Yeah.
to the
So we
hands-on.
can directly use, do whatever you want. We are here to help you.
Yeah.
Because this is the major thing. You guys should learn. We are here to help you.
Yeah.
Because this thing we can't easily to buy. The kits, the liquid cooling components and everything.
Yeah.
So when you are confident, then you will go to buy.
Yeah.
This is the purpose.
One of the major purposes that we are doing it.
Yeah.
People won't be buying it just to try. They have to have confidence in buying it. So that's
Yeah.
And they are not confident how it will
Yeah.
work. It will leak or something.
Yep.
So just experience it
Yeah.
or do it.
So today it's an opportunity, like you guys can.
So that's why we
Yeah.
called you in our workshop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can do it in hotel or somewhere. But
Yeah.
this is our purpose.
Yeah.
So this is you guys are the first batch,
Yeah.
and we'll do it in multiple ways.
Yeah. Yeah. So in next section, we proceed
Yeah,
for.
we have two PCs, the motherboards and PS
Yeah.
power supplies are ready.
Okay.
So you guys have to do entire thing.
Mhm.
So we are here to help you. So as we have two systems, we will group of 5 people, and
Yeah.
we are here to help you. So don't worry, don't confuse. Ask any question, anything. Just give us headache. We are
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Can I ask one question? Who knows how to assemble a PC, a normal PC? Yeah. So probably 60%.
Yeah, 60%.
Yeah.
So if you want any question related to assemble also, just ask us.
Okay.
We will answer that question also.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
So guys, we will the next. Yeah. So we'll take a small break and then we will go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Static. Green color. Purple color. Pulse. Wait.